Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Thursday, December 5th, 2019. Alright, so today another simple day in the astrology. We have the moon shifting into receptive Pisces. So the theme today could be around cultivating more trust, more peace, more acceptance in our life, and developing things like our intuition, our creativity, our imagination. All of these etheric things can be great to develop at this time. So we are still in the first quarter phase of the lunar cycle, which means it's a good time to challenge ourselves from any new beginnings from a week ago. And today the moon activates an aspect we'll have over the weekend coming up here. Jupiter square up to Chiron. So it could be a good day for maybe some healing, maybe a prelude to some of the weekend stuff here. Maybe healing our perspective, our worldview, our outlooks on life, and maybe even some just general potentials for doing some physical, spiritual, emotional, or mental type of healing. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when I return. All right, so here's the sky for this Thursday. And again, we are using the actual size of the constellations called true sidereal astrology. This does change the signs from all forms of mainstream astrology. So if you are new to the channel and you do notice some of the signs are different, be sure to check out that link down below for more information. All right, so the moon entering Pisces today, segueing into the weekend, which I think will be a very watery one. Pisces, the fish, is about connecting to the more receptive aspects of our personality. Really good time to develop things like our intuition, our inner guidance, inner trust, acceptance, right? To really connect to the ethers of life, this oceanic type of energy. So great day to cultivate this side of ourself that is receptive, is intuitive, is imaginative, but also to simply maybe do some of these things. Could be a good day for spiritual activities, anything creative, imaginative, maybe getting some rest, some receptive time, things of that nature. Now, we are still in the square between the sun and moon, so still a good time to challenge ourselves with any new beginnings from over a week ago's new moon. But we are likely slowly starting to notice some momentum now going into the weekend. Some wind in our sails, and we'll notice that unfolding more and more. But today is still really good for challenging ourselves towards anything that we do want to integrate, implement, or challenge ourselves with to integrate since last new moon. And the integration point here will be how to connect to this deeper energy of Scorpio, where we've had the sun, and see the truth, the rawness, the candid side of ourself, and integrate that now with the receptive side of ourself, right? And in constellation, these are actually two very harmonious energies. They're both water signs. So in this case, it is getting a bit easier to implement in that way. So no major aspects going exact here today, but we do have the moon activating Jupiter square Chiron, which is going to go exact around Sunday, Monday sort of time period. So nothing major today, but if there is anything you do want to set some intentions with that does involve healing, it could be a really good day to do this. Now, Jupiter tends to kind of expand things and helps us see the more optimistic or open-minded side of things. So it's not necessarily deep healing, although very well could be. It's probably just starting to see some different perspectives of what can be healed in our life. So again, this could be physical healing, but also mental, spiritual, emotional healing, anything that we can dive deep with and, on a spiritual level, maybe heal some wounds about, some insecurities, some doubts. But again, anything healing really good with this square. And another way of looking at it is that it is simply healing our perspective and our worldview. If we consider Jupiter to be the side of ourself that sees life from the top-down perspective, it rules our philosophies, our spirituality, our outlooks on life. That could be going through a bit of a healing and rejuvenation. So again, squares are good to challenge ourselves with. So in this case, maybe good to challenge ourselves with some of this healing energy, whether it's broadening the perspective of healing and learning about it, or healing our perspective I think is a great way of working with today and really all weekend and going into next week. All right, so that's the day in a nutshell. Very simple day astrologically. The moon will also be trining Mercury in the early part for most of us. So nothing major here, but there could be some support with maybe some communication, synergy between the emotional realms and the mental realms, however you do want to channel that. But yeah, most importantly, moon conjunct Chiron square Jupiter, activating this good healing energy. And again, from the weekly sense, it's a great day to cultivate this receptive side of ourself, the ethers, the intuition, right? That more oceanic energy of life, and how to integrate that with the larger cycle, which is very much geared towards depth, truth, rawness, with the sun in Scorpio. All right, so everyone, hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next daily video. Take care.